On the one hand, there is the mystique of 50 Cent. On the other hand,
I mean this in the best possible way, but this house is crazy.
as we found out over 2 days in 50's world,
Who are you?
We get past the actual chorus into the bridge area.
Welcome home, brother.
What's up?
All right.
including time at the isolated 50,000 square foot mansion where he lives all by himself.
The Gucci walls, right?
Gucci walls.
As a green screen room?
2 pool rooms?
Yeah, the basketball setup was something that I put in there for my son.
There is the surprisingly subdued reality of 50 Cent.
Do you work all the time?
Pretty much.
What about your personal life?
I really don't have very much. I really don't utilize this home. You got 18 bedrooms, you still sleep on one bed.
His millions of fans
We're going to see 50 Cent. I love you, 50! I'm so wild! I'm
might be surprised to learn that the man behind global party anthems like In the Club almost never goes to clubs himself. He doesn't even drink. When he's not out on the road, his day consists of a morning workout.
Is your trainer the person you spend the most time with?
No, probably my driver.
And then the 2-hour commute from suburban Connecticut into his office in New York City, during which time he works on this giant computer screen, tending to his growing empire of investments.
Some people wake up and read the newspaper. You know, I wake up and read the computer.
50 right here?
He seems to be a deliberately solitary superstar.
I got trust issues.
Trust issues?
Yeah, I don't really trust people. I like to think I'm a good judge of character, but I make mistakes.
Where do you think you developed these trust issues?
I don't know if it was growing up or I don't know where, but I always have it. I always had it. You know, in a lifestyle, when you're in the street, you got to watch everybody too.
It can help you in business, but it's not unreasonable to ask whether it could hurt you in finding personal fulfillment and happiness.
Well, my sex life is great.
True, he has stripper poles in his basement.
Then on this side is obviously the adult entertainment area.
But we're told he doesn't use them often. There are not too many parties at 50's house.
How are your friendships?
They're pretty good. Before they reach the point where people start to, I don't know how to explain it to you. You know, I've never been in this area. We're in uncharted territory right now.
Right now,
as far as the interview, yeah, but.
If 50 developed his trust issues growing up in the streets, it is perhaps understandable.
How old were you when you got into the lifestyle?
About 12.
12?
Yeah.
So you're selling cocaine at age 12?
Yeah.
His criminal career came to a violent climax when a Brooklyn stick-up artist shot him 9 times, as dramatized in the hit movie he made about his own life called Get Rich or Die Tryin'.
You still feel pain from getting shot?
Sometimes I'll feel like tingles when it's starting to rain and stuff like that, like my bones and stuff like that, because I broke a lot of bones in my body. Look, all the cops come when I come. They think I'm a terrorist.
We are in the park he used to go to when he was a kid, a time when he was known as Curtis Jackson, or, to close friends only, as Boo Boo. His mother gave birth to him at age 15. She then made her living by selling drugs.
There was a guy playing catch with his son right here in the baseball field. She told me that's his father that's throwing the ball back and forth. And I said, why, I don't have a father. She said, because you're special. He was born into the Immaculate Conception, like Jesus.
When he was 8 years old, his mother was killed when someone spiked her drink and then turned the gas on in her apartment.
When I lost my mom, I lost more than a parent. I lost everything that was good in my life.
From those brutal beginnings, Curtis Jackson has come a long, long way. Not only is he a monster rap star,
Come on, Playboy. 50 Cent.
but he's also been in 9 movies and owns businesses that sell clothing, sneakers, and video games.
I'm Curtis Jackson.
He invested early in vitamin water and made a reported $100 million when the company was bought by Coca-Cola.
I mean, I'm so paid, man.
Forbes ranked you as the 2nd richest black entertainer only after Oprah. And it said that between June of '07 and June of '08, you raked in $150 million. Are they even in the right neighborhood?
I'd like to say yes.
That's a lot of money.
I do pretty good, man. You know, I want to be able to do better.
That's not enough?
No,
What's enough?
I'm not sure. I think ambition is leading me through an endless tunnel.
And he's also been focusing on some not-so-obvious new ventures, like cologne.
It's good, 50. I got some bars. What's
Are you ready?
Lights out. I got so much coke in the crib, you could call it the White House.
And then there's this new self-help book he co-wrote called The 50th Law.
You see what my hood does to people?
50 takes the show no fear ethos of the book very seriously.
You think you have any weaknesses?
Probably.
Not that you're going to discuss with the camera.
Absolutely not. Why would I tell him?
I read one review of the book that said the following. Let me just
One
run it by you.
review? Jesus Christ, you got to read the book, man. It's number 5 on the bestsellers.
I read the whole first part of the book. 50's picking on me. I start calling you boo-boo. Here's what one critic said about the book. Quote, a self-help manual based on a central philosophy of dog eat dog and the survival of the sharpest with little regard for the morals of their fellow beings.
Well, I think we live in a dog-eat-dog world at some point.
This cold view of the world is reflected in his love life.
Do you think you're going to get married?
You got 53% of the people who get married get divorced.
Would you describe yourself as lonely?
No, not at all. You know, I'm content with where I'm at. I'm not like someone is. I'm not looking for sympathy.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know?
I'm not trying to elicit it.
Yeah, but the guy that sits there and says, I'm lonely, it translates as if he wants some sympathy in some way.
And here is where, after a good 45 minutes of probing, the interview fully goes off the rails.
Are you in a relationship?
I'm married.
You married? How long?
Yeah. Just in May.
Have you ever slept with anyone since you've been married?
No,
You sure?
I'm sure. And it's not just because my wife might see this.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like you don't believe me? Don't I look like a trustworthy guy? I'm a news anchor.
That means she really needs to watch him. That means you know what to say.
All right.
He said, all right, interview's over. All right, buddy.
For Nightline, this is Dan Harris in Farmington, Connecticut.